Yes, very much so. Excited, just get back out there. Everything real now, so I'm just excited. I think all the guys just excited to get out there, especially with the addition of Russ. We're excited for sure.
What was that? You kind of heard a little bit of there, but what was the overall theme of that message you wanted those guys to hear?
It's real. It's just everything, counts from here on out. Coming in tomorrow, it's going to be a day where we prepare for Phoenix. Next day, we're going to go play Phoenix, and everything from there, once game one comes, it's everything here. It's nonstop. So, just getting in the right mindset, and getting everybody ready.
What was your reaction to seeing Russ added to this roster? I don't think it came as much of a surprise.
I was excited. Obviously everybody know how close my relationship is with Russ. Russ is definitely, a guy I mentioned to him, and everybody that'll be somebody that can definitely help us in many ways. So to have him, on the team is crazy. First ballot Hall of Famer, one of the greatest point guards of all time. The knowledge, the still what he have left to give to the game, to be a part of that, is definitely energetic. So, it's exciting to see him here.
We saw you addressing the team afterward, and you just talked about Westbrook and his influence. How much are you guys going to embrace those leadership roles, especially with all these young guys out there?
We have to. You don't become a veteran for no reason. It comes with experience, and what you do with that experience, how you share it, is what makes a great team. So it's on us to take that into priority for us. When we're off the court, when we're talking to these young guys, when we're on a bus, when we're on a plane, giving all these guys the knowledge and making them feel as comfortable as possible, especially when it's time to go to work.
Domas out for a little bit. How is it different playing with Drew, and where do you see his strengths?
Drew is one of them. I played with Drew in San Antonio. He one of those guys that's going to go out there and play extremely hard, going to compete, get down and dirty if he got to, and he's going to do whatever he needs to take to win. And it's big to have a guy like that. So, he knows his role. He knows what he needs to come in and do. But as long as we get Doe back healthy, that's the main priority too.
To get your perspective on Nique, last game he really got to shine a little bit. What stood out to you? Has anything surprised you about his game?
How smooth he is. He's very mature and smooth with his skill set, and just to have that foundation already with time, it's not going to do nothing but get better and better. So I'm excited for him, not just this year, just for his career. I really believe he's going to be a star in this league. The things he's able to do. Great kid, listen, ask questions, and that's a recipe for nothing but success.
What do you see in the Suns team on Wednesday?
It's going to be a tough grind. You still got Devin Booker, one of the greatest scorers in our league. It's going to be a battle. That first game is always the hardest for everybody. So us going in there on the road, we got to go in there, have fun, approach it like it's a dog fight. That's what it's going to be.
What area do you feel like you guys got better the most throughout this preseason?
It's a lot. I don't want to give it away too much. I think it's a lot, but it's still a lot that we still need to get better at. And, that's going to come with time. As long as the foundation of everything there and understood, I think we'd be all right. So, it's a few things for sure.
Hey, DeMar, Russ said he's fueled right now by the doubters. Is that something you feel? And the team's feeling?
You got to find fuel wherever you can find it, and that's definitely one of them. To see those bullshit lists that they put out there, like, you definitely got to be fueled off that, without a doubt. So, just as much as him, we feed off that energy, and everybody else got to take that personal too.